What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. So I hope y'all can hear me because I'm trying not to talk too loud because it's early in the morning and it's quiet out here and I'm not trying to be loud. Now I want to talk about backfiring spells. I do believe I made a video on this a year or two ago, but I just want to do more of a deep dive into this particular topic because it's always a question on somebody's mind at some point in their witchcraft journey. I know it's been a minute. I definitely apologize for that. But if you've been missing me too much and you just can't wait for me to post on Enchanted ways, then make sure you go over to my other channel, Relentless Beauty, because I have been posting up there every week, sometimes a few times a week. So you can go on over there and check that out. That is a lifestyle channel. But anyway, let's talk about spells backfiring. Now, first of all, I don't believe that spells backfire, okay? So I'm gonna go into 4 reasons why spells backfire and what's really going on. So reason number 1 that spells backfire is simply because a person believes that spells backfire. I put spells backfiring right in the same category as the threefold law and hell and the devil, okay? That is not, those concepts are not a part of everybody's practice. You know what I'm saying? And I don't believe it's fair or right to force that onto everybody. The number 1 reason that a person's spell backfires is because they believe spells can. Because notice that it's only certain types of spells that people warn you, oh, don't do that, or it's going to backfire, and oh, threefold law. Notice that it's only certain spells that people like to say backfire. You don't hear anybody say anything about a cleansing spell backfiring, or a protection spell backfiring, or a healing spell backfiring, or a money spell backfiring. It's only curses and love spells. But notice it's only certain spells. Did you believe that particular spell deserved to backfire? And so let's segue right into the number 2 reason of why a person believes that their spell has backfired is because they don't believe that they should have done that spell in the first place. They're not in agreement with that particular type of magic, or it's unfamiliar to them, or again, it's not in alignment with their beliefs. Because ultimately, in these 2 situations, what's happening is you're casting a spell of backfiring. The spell isn't actually backfiring. It's you who's casting a spell of backfiring. It is your belief system that is doing that. Thoughts are things. And I've said this before. You are the magic. You don't need a candle. You don't need herbs. You don't need powders to work magic. You don't even need to be able to speak or move or walk. If you have a mind or write, if you have a mind, if you can think, you can work magic. Don't think that you need to actually light a candle. Oh, make this spell I just cast backfired. No, it's your thinking that it can. It's your being unsure. It's your feeling like you're not justified in doing that spell. You're being conflicted and you're thinking, oh, I've done something wrong, will make the spell backfire. Another reason, you just don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. It's not backfiring. It's just an operator error. We live in a society where people just want microwave solutions. Magic, witchcraft is a spiritual practice. It is a lifestyle. It is not a trend. And I understand if you're new to it, it's exciting. You know, maybe you're finally giving yourself the freedom to explore this path. It's something that's always fascinated you and you're finally studying it. I get it. We've all been there. Okay, witchcraft is fascinating. It is exciting. It's magical. Oh my God. I mean, I would be a witch if I didn't love it, if I didn't think it was the bee's meat. But even y'all, you have to slow down. You have to take out the time to really educate yourself on a lot of topics. This is multiple lifetimes worth of information. Now think about this. Think about whatever spiritual system or religion you were born into. And I want you to think about this, especially if you were devout in whatever it was. Now, I was raised Christian. I know a lot of us were. I know we all aren't, but I know a lot of us were. So I'm going to come from this perspective. Say, for instance, you were raised Christian. Could you get behind a pulpit and preach right now? Now, this is something you were born into. And a lot of us would say, no, I wouldn't feel comfortable getting behind a pulpit and preaching. So if that's how you feel about something you've been born into, what makes you think you're going to just dive right into something that's completely unfamiliar to you? And not only that, if you're coming from certain backgrounds, you may have a lot of hang-ups that you have to work through, even transition to this path in the first place, which takes time in and of itself and has nothing to do with you actually learning how to perform spells. There's so much that comes with it. What makes you think you're just going to be able to just dive right in and get things right out of the gate? It is a process. It takes time to learn it. And so sometimes spells seeming like they're backfiring, it's not. It's just you are still learning how energies work and how it works with you. Because how some energy works, everybody has a personal relationship with certain spirits, herbs, what have you. Even if you have the same relationship, your situation is different. There's always going to be some details and things that are unique to your situation and that are going to require a different approach. Could just be that the spell is seeming to backfire because you just came at your situation the wrong way. And last but not least, I had the ultimate brain fart. I mean, I'm going to edit it out. But I had the ultimate brain fart of like, oh my God, I know I had 4 reasons spells backfire, and I couldn't think of the 4th one. But it just came to me. The 4th reason why spells are so-called backfire. You did everything right. You don't have any hang-ups, you don't believe in spells of backfire, and you know what you're doing and all of that. And the spell still backfires. You just messed with the wrong person. And either they know what they're doing, their spirit guides are looking out for them, or a combination of both. And the spell didn't backfire at all. It's retaliation. So you have to keep that in mind, especially if you're going to battle out the gate with your own particular type of spell. I mean, you should always have protection in whatever spell you do. Protection on protection. Protection in cleansing. Protection in money. Protection in healing. Protection in anything you do. Protection when you divine. Protect when you work with your ancestors. Protection. These are just basic things. Especially if you are going to battle with someone. Even if it is justified, and even if you can't block that attack fully, the very least you can do is have strong protection where any retaliation won't be what they wanted. It may be something, but it won't be what they wanted. But that is the 4th reason why spells seemingly backfire. It's retaliation. You didn't take into consideration. That's why spiritual hygiene is so important. Make sure you're regularly cleansing and protecting yourself, bringing in good energy. Make sure you're staying grounded and doing all the things that you need to do, because all of that is a form of protection, and it makes your vibration strong, and it acts as a blockade to a lot of things that would come your way, and it protects you from yourself as well. If you have these lapses in preparation or judgment, or you didn't take into consideration that they might be a witch too. Not everybody is out the broom closet or has any intention. Some people are comfortable in their concealment. They like that you think that they're Christian, and they know full well what they're into. They like that you think they're whatever, that they're Buddhist. I mean, you can be surprised. Okay, you can't just assume that, oh, well, they're this and they're into that. Some people put on a good show, and then some people just don't put it out there. They never said that they were, but they never said that they weren't either. But anyway, those are 4 ways that spells can backfire. I hope I have helped someone with this video. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure that you do. Make sure you press the like button. Make sure you comment, share your experiences. I always love hearing, your stories and things that are going on and your experiences with magic, because that's how we all learn from each other. Because although I've been doing this for many years, I am an eternal student. Okay. This is such a broad subject, witchcraft, and such a broad path. I don't think there's a such thing as an expert. There are just people who are very experienced, and then those who aren't. So anyway, that is the video, y'all. Again, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you can't take the hiatuses over here, because admittedly, I am more focused on Relentless Beauty right now, so I'm more active over there. I don't hide that I'm a witch on that channel, but it's not a large part of that content at all. I just mention it and promote my business, shopenchantedways.com, get you some spell work and get you a reading so you can avoid missteps in magic if you are unfamiliar with it, or if you just don't have the time or the energy right now to cast your own spell or do your own divination. Definitely go to shopenchantedways.com and check me out. And then again, you can go on over to Relentless Beauty, but that is a lifestyle channel. You'll find cooking videos over there, product hauls, product reviews, beauty products, that sort of thing. And so yeah, that is it, y'all. Thank you for watching. Mwah. Bye.